Colossians chapter 2 and verse 23, these things indeed have an appearance of wisdom. And what he's talking about in the context here is the basic principles of the world. So back over in 20, he says, the basic principles of the world. So we have died with Christ from the basic principles of the world. So why then are we wanting to live by them as though we're subject to them? And then he goes on to say, do not touch, do not taste, do not handle. Which things, of course, all that concern things that perish with the use of them are according to the teachings of men. And then in verse 23, he goes on and he says, these things indeed have an appearance or a word of wisdom in self-imposed humility and neglect of the body, which have no value against the indulgences of the flesh. And so often you see this in many different religions. They make their flesh suffer in an attempt to control the flesh, but in all actuality, it doesn't control the flesh. That's right. You can go hide in a cave away from everything, and guess what? You're not getting away from your flesh. You're bringing it with you. Okay? That's not how we have victory over our sin nature. Galatians chapter 4 and verse 9 goes on. Of course, now we are known by God. This is not about the observation of days and other things like that. But now after you have known God, or rather are known by God, how is it that you then turn again to the weak and beggarly elements which you desire again to be put into bondage? Because these things do relate to bondage. They don't relate to freedom.